How's it going today, everybody? Robin here with Aries Fire Tarot. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm doing your daily tarot card reading for Wednesday, January 27th, and the deck I'm using is the Tattoo Tarot Ink and Intuition, and this is a fabulous deck. Love this deck. I hope you guys do too, and I hope you're having a great day so far, and my intention is to try and make it even better for you. So, I have this spread that I find spreads, you know, online, obviously, or in books, whatever. So I found this one and I have christened it Hump Day Tarot. So you guys, it's really important to do a little bit of a check-in for yourself. And it's midweek technically, so it's really impossible. Is it possible to have midweek on a 7-day week? I find it a little bit confusing. So anyway, that's the intention of this spread, just to check in with yourself. All right, so let's see what part of yourself you could have possibly been holding back, and I'm just being guided to do a deck cut here. You've got the Five of Wands. So you could be really just waiting in the wings, you know, waiting for that invitation. The Five of Wands is like observing the sort of the chaos of life and possibly not wanting to get involved. Just really feeling restrained, and I don't know, why are you not pitching in? Like, are you afraid of having your idea shot down? You know, this is something very, when you see a 5, it really represents a perceived lack of something. So you could be having a little bit of a, I don't know, lack of confidence or shyness. You know, it can take a lot to speak up in front of people and actually be heard, especially in scenarios where you may not have been heard before. So something to ask yourself: why am I holding back when it comes to speaking up or asking for something? Why are you holding back? You know, so this is a very important card for you guys to consider. And actually, let's clarify that, because I want to know. You know, it can take a lot of work to go from accepting less than what you deserve than going to speak up. You know, especially if it's somebody that makes you nervous or that you're a little bit afraid of, you know, and your voice might be shaking. So let's have a little bit of a clarifier here. Okay, this is going to be something to do with somebody that's probably close to you, and you could be, let me just turn the light down a little bit. You could be worried that, you know, you could be embarrassed. You could be really concerned that your feelings might not be respected. You could be a little bit worried or embarrassed that you'll get laughed at. So there is something very sensitive subject here, and it's like you're like waiting. Oh, I can't. You know, oh, no, I can't. I almost did it. I'll try again in a couple weeks. So there's something very personal for you, because the Two of Cups talks about close relationships, and this is somebody that you should be able to trust, you know? So you just have to open your mouth and start talking, you know? Really, sometimes there's just, hey, I've got something to say. Don't laugh at me. I'd really appreciate it if we could have some time, or, you know, and just wait until I'm done talking until you interrupt or give me a reaction, and don't laugh at me. You know what I mean? So I think that's what a lot of people are worried at, is that they'll just look insignificant to somebody else. So you kind of sit on the sidelines and like it never comes up, and then that can turn into resentment. So you gotta be, you know, your own advocate. I can do this, you know, so just, you know, go for it. And let's see what assumption or social norm is getting in the way of what is happening here. Okay, so I feel like, and then there's two cards here. So there's something hidden. You've got the Sun card, and then you've got the Emperor card. So maybe you're not as far on your path as you want it to be. You know, the Emperor talks about building things. It's like you want to be in a competition with somebody, but you're not, because you're right beside them with the Sun card. There's two people in this card. They're side by side. There's some sort of comparison that you're doing with somebody else, that maybe you should be at a certain phase in your life, but you're not there. just really feeling, who are you comparing yourself to? Whose life are you, oh, they've got a better life than me. They've got, you know, there's something going on here. Like, there's no such thing as normal, okay? There's mainstream normal. There's what, you know, other people think is normal, but then there's what's your normal, okay? So you really have to feel comfortable with that, and you're doing great right where you are right now, okay? There's something else going on here. I'm just going to clarify out these cards. I feel like a lot of you want to ask somebody for help in moving forward. You've got the Three of Coins, which is the card of alchemy. And then the Emperor is really like building forward. And then the Sun talks about having this really abundant life. So you could feel like you really need to get somewhere else. And I'm getting this is really in relation to a relationship. So you could be looking at some sort of calendar and thinking, well, why haven't we moved in together? Or why haven't I been, let's say, promoted? Or, you know, why don't I have an engagement ring? You know, so there's something about this close personal relationship where you think it should be farther along. And you're waiting for that other person to say something, but you're not saying anything. So it's kind of a little bit of a spiral of almost a hypocrisy, and maybe they're just as nervous as you are. You know, and this could have a little bit to do with gender roles. Sometimes we think that, oh, well, you know, the man should lead the relationship, or the woman should be more, you know, clear with her hints or whatever it is like that. But this is not an age of gender roles at all. If you've got something to say and this has something to do with the rest of your life, it's time for you to open up and take that responsibility and honestly see where somebody is. And this could, it doesn't matter what kind of relationship is, but I am getting like where you're holding yourself back from either asking somebody else out or telling somebody how you feel about them. And it's like you're leaving your life up to this other person for some reason, because of some sort of ingrained, well, this is how we do things around here, and you know, the man should blah 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 blah, and that's basically how I was brought up. But I mean, that's not, two people should be making decisions, and you should be making the decision, like the ultimate decision about what your life is going to look like. You can't just sit back and say, well, I hope they say something soon. You know, it's just, you got to step up and like pull your socks up. You know what I mean? Just really be assertive, be aggressive, be aggressive, you know, because this is your life. And if you cannot have an honest conversation with the people in your life, what are they doing in your life anyway? So I wonder what that says. Hold on, I can't read that. I'm going to pull a card for what new attitude will propel you bravely forward. Oh, wow. You guys, I pulled, and I'm getting goosebumps. I pulled the Lover's card on Monday. There's definitely something going on with a romantic partner. You might feel like you're pushing too hard. You don't want to be turned down. But the universe is going, oh, come on. You know, we put you guys together for a reason. You know, if you see somebody and it's on social media and you just don't want to be... Anyway, there's a big fear of rejection in these cards, what I'm seeing here. But you've got the Lover's card twice in 1 week, Monday and today. And I mean, it's overwhelming. It's an overwhelming sort of tap on the shoulder from our spirit guides, from the universe. It's saying, don't waste this opportunity that you were given to have this life with somebody that was meant for you. And you guys are definitely meant to be together. So it's time to speak up, you know, and take charge a little bit here, all y'all. So yeah, this could be the one. This could be the one. Okay, so guys, peace out, love and light. Bye.